All right, all you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Standalone Gaming. Welcome back to our Final Fantasy X series. We are on episode 5. With that being said, I decided that I'm going to be dropping 2 episodes every Friday, starting this week. So, with that being said, I'll drop 2 episodes every Friday, and I'm going to start calling it Final Fantasy Fridays, because why not? Maybe I'll continue the trend even after this game is done and over with, but I feel like this game has so much content that 1 episode isn't enough. And since a lot of it is dialogue and stuff like that, we can get a lot more done in 2 episodes than 1 episode. But I still want to keep the videos an hour. I'll just put 2 separate videos equaling 2 hours out. So, but with that being said, in our last episode, we were trying to find Oren at the cafe after we made it to Luca. We were going to start playing Blitzball, but Yuna got kidnapped, and she got kidnapped by the Albed Sykes, who were supposed to play first. So with that being said, playing as Titus, we got to go save Yuna. Waka is still playing Blitzball, so he's going to hopefully beat the Albed Sykes while we go and save Yuna. First things first, you can see that good old Waka's here.
The stores in the stadium are closed on a tournament, but I'm always open for business.
So as you can see, one benefit to helping out Waka, other than getting a discount, is that he'll be open other times when other people are not. He also typically has different types of weapons and stuff, so keep that in mind also. Eventually he'll have very good things, and they'll be cheaper than pretty much anywhere else. But we ended up giving them all our money, so we don't really have any right now.
The people here are so into the gotta love Blitz, eh?
Gotta love Blitz. I do love Blitz, actually. I mean, it's one of my favorite mini games. If you've never played Blitzball, or if you're not into it, that's cool, but it's seriously one of my favorite side games, or mini games, you could say. I just absolutely love it. I used to play it all the time. In my biggest playthrough, I played it hours. Loved it. But before we continue, go ahead to Kamari. If you remember, we found fire armlet as our destruction sphere in Besaid. So let's go ahead and, or not Besaid, Kilika, sorry. Let's go ahead and equip that. As you can see, it gives him Fire Ward, Ice Ward, and Lightning Ward, which is going to be very handy for what we're about to do. You can also go ahead and use all the sphere levels while we're here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Now you can do Yuna and Waka, I think, as sphere grids. Yeah, you can if you want to. We're not going to be using them in the next fight, so because Yuna's kidnapped and Waka's still doing Blitzball. There's a chest right here, containing some money. There's another chest right here. Tidal Spear. So I believe that's actually a very good weapon to have, so I would pick that up. And that is Water Strike for Kamari. And let's go ahead and equip that. Again, not going to say why, but should be pretty noticeable pretty soon. All right, so Albed are...
Ancient machina salvaged by the Albed. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
What she said, huh? That's pretty much exactly what I was going to say, so it is what it is. Now these guys are fairly armored, so magic's definitely the way to go. So I would just attack them regularly with the 2, have them both jump the one guy, and then use Lulu to cast lightning on the other. And we got 2 high potions. Now you pretty much want to check every single dock as you go along. I'm pretty sure each one of them has their own treasure chests. Sometimes they'll have 1, sometimes they'll have 2, but go ahead and spend the extra time if you want the items. If you don't want the items, don't waste your time. I mean, it's definitely recommended. I'm a hoarder. I like to collect all the items, so. One thing you can do is cast Cheer. Increases your attack and defense. So they should be doing more than 100 now. Booyah. I believe this might be the only one that doesn't have a treasure chest. This is where Micah came off the boat, so this is Dock 3. Can we get on the boat here? Nope. Didn't think I could, just figured I'd give it a shot. And now this is Dock 4. This is where we need to go. I think there's 6 docks altogether. Na Ice Moomba.
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied with some excellent defense, folks. Oh, he'll feel that one in the morning.
But the referee doesn't call the foul. Waka's taking a real beating out there.
Huh! Still in there!
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch!
Let's go.
Is she trying to say Waka doesn't last that long? That's what I'm picking up. Go ahead and save it here. One reason you want to save always restores your HP. If you want to continue along and grab the other items, you can go ahead and do that, but we're here to continue the story.
Let's go.
I like how they don't show Lulu jumping.
can use this crane.
All right, so start this battle. The first time I did this battle, it was actually super hard. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I still kind of remember it, but it's also kind of still fresh. If I remember correctly, he goes to try to use the crane. It doesn't work.
Come on, move.
It's probably out of power.
Lulu's like, let me zap it. And then once you do that, we'll get into it. Okay, so the water strike on Mari's weapon actually isn't a bonus. I thought it would be. So we're gonna have to switch Kamari's weapon. Good thing we didn't sell it. So as you can see, he's got water strike, which is great if they're weak to water, but if they're not weak to water, it does half damage here. So thankfully Brotherhood doesn't have his water strike ability on it yet. Brotherhood is the blue sword that Titus has. So we can attack normally with him. I recommend using cheer. Might as well put all 5 of those up. Not only that, but the defense will help Lulu as well. You can keep Kamari on the attack. That was a hell of a crit. And you use Lulu to start this guy. I think one more should do it. Go ahead and use cheer again. Keep using cheer. Attack with Kamari. Have her cast thunder again. And now you can see it's slowly rumbling. So with that being said, we can go ahead and use the crane now. And it rips that top part off. Does a shitload of damage. And also, I think that stops him from being able to use that Blitzball Rush. But with that being said, you can see he's already down to 320 health. We got that really nice crit with Kamari. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish it. And if you do it the right way, that boss seems fairly easy. I think we're powered up enough that we could have made that look easy regardless, even if we didn't use a crane, but that's how they intend you to do it.
I hope you hurt them.
A little. What is it?
There were these Al-Bhed that saved my life when I first came to Spira. They took me on their ship. They even gave me food. I was kind of hoping that this was the same ship. But it's not. I wonder if they're all gone.
What happened?
Sin came up near us. I made it out okay, but I don't know what happened to their ship.
Was there anyone called Sid on that ship?
I don't know. They were all speaking that Al-Bhed language.
I see.
So who's Sid?
He's my uncle, but I've never actually met him.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so that means you're Al-Bhed too, Yuna?
On my mother's side, yes. Sid is my mother's brother. He became distant after my mother married. But she told me to seek him out if I ever needed help.
You're worried he was...
Don't tell Waka about Yuna's lineage. The thing about Waka, he never had much love for the Al Bhed.
Whoa! I gotta tell Waka.
I thought I told you not to tell Waka.
The game!
Oh,
30 seconds left. The Aurochs are launching an all-out offensive. A long pass from Letty. It goes through. Oh. Oh. He shoots. Goal! Unbelievable. The Aurochs win the match 3-2.
We won!
We did it! We're in the finals!
not the most graceful win. If it was Chapu, he'd still be standing.
Hey, aren't you being just a little unfair?
Excuse me?
I know I could never take Chapu's place. You're the one who told Waka that, right, Lulu? And I don't think Waka would ever try to take Chapu's...
You don't want to finish that sentence.
Ooh, some backstory there. I'm picking it up. But yeah, you can go ahead. I think there's a chest over here somewhere. Could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Yep, definitely wrong. That's fine. But yeah, they, want you to follow the red markers again. Take you this way. Then there's another dock. I think this is the Ronso port. And there's a few, if I'm not mistaken, there's a few chests here. Is it back this way? I know there's one tucked behind somewhere. Is it here? Okay, here we go. And you get two nice little chests back here. HP sphere. Magic sphere. So the good thing about actually picking up spheres, these are the ones that you can actually place into the sphere grid. So like say when you have an empty node right here, you could go ahead and place these in. So the cool thing about these ones, they always give you the max amount. So I think HP is either 800 or 1000 HP altogether. Magic is always going to be 4. Strength is going to be 4. Agility and speed and all that stuff is going to be 4. HP and MP are the only ones that make a difference. I think the max amount for MP is maybe 80. And I think HP is 400. I could be wrong. Okay, you know what it is? MP is 40. And I think HP is 400. So keep that in mind. I usually save them for a little bit. We don't necessarily need the stats right this second, so I typically like to save them for when you're trying to get like max stats and stuff. So go ahead, save it one more time. And now you gotta head back to Waka in the locker room. And then you'll be playing your first ever Blitzball game.
Sure you all right, Captain? The game starts in a few minutes. You sure you're okay?
We're playing the Goers, too.
Miss me?
Lady Yuna! Are you okay?
All this because of me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
How can you let some outbed kidnap you?
Hey, let it go, all right?
Don't go near outbed anymore, okay? They're trouble.
All right, one quick thing before we actually get into this game. Regardless of whether you win or lose, the game never really finishes. So I've only beaten, I think I've only beaten the Albeds, or yeah, Albed, Luca Goers the first time, like once. I don't think it's happened since. I'm gonna go ahead and try for it, don't get me wrong. I don't think I can though. It is like the hardest game you'll ever play in Blitzball. Like intentionally, they made it that way on purpose, but it can be done. So just so you know, it can be done.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Let me at him.
All right. I got something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring. I promised myself this would be my last tournament. Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitzball. But you know, since we're here, we might as well win.
Yeah! Mind the bench.
I'm warming the bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the Goers goners.
Let's blitz.
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
Win! For Captain Waka.
This is it, folks. In just a few minutes, the championship game. But who could have imagined a championship game between these two teams? Our legendary Luca Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
This looks like history in the making, Baba.
God, here comes trouble.
going at it, folks. The Goers are taunting the Aurochs.
All right, so as I said before, this will be the toughest match you'll ever have, especially if you go through how it is automatically. Once the first starts up, the controls and stuff are all for automatic. So essentially, they'll just do whatever they want to do. I think you change it with either square or triangle, or in my case, X or Y. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. X is not the right answer here. All right, so you hit Y. It'll come up with manual A or manual B. I think it's manual A. Auto means that every time that pretty much your whole team moves auto. Manual A is when you have the ball, you will be controlling the person that has the ball. And this is essential, in my opinion, for if you actually want to get into blitzball and how to play it. So you have to go to manual A. This is formation. You can change if you want everyone on the right side of the sphere, which would be defense. Left side would be offense. Or you can have mark mode. Mark mode is, will be discussed later on in the game. That's basically like, say for example, it's kind of like when you have like a stick person. So like if I don't know names right now, but let's say Letty, the guy that's carrying the ball, is attached to the guy that's in the center right now, the red triangle. He will strictly follow that one guy, and that's it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put normal for now. So the goal for this first game, you pretty much want to make sure that you are only breaking through one person at a time. You can see that his attack's pretty low, but once you get back to their defenders, their attack's really high. You start trying to break through more than one person, they will take the ball every single time without fail. That's why this is one of the tougher teams. And if they make it to your zone, they will pretty much always score every time. Your attackers in the back do not have nearly as much attack as they have health. I like to dig up the side right there. You see how close I am to the goal? So now I only have to break her, which may or may not happen. You can see Titus has 10 endurance. She has 9 attack. If she has any kind of like special venom attack or anything like that, she's going to take the ball from me. So I pretty much need the... it's like rolling the dice. There's like a zone. So I need my roll to be better than her roll, or she's taking my ball. So we got to go ahead and try to break her. And we'll do a regular shot. If you're any further away, you'll definitely need to do a special shot. And even still, you can see that he blocked that no issues. This guy's only got 4 passes, so I don't even think this is going to make it to him. All right, so as you can see, that is 0.1 for us. Now comes the tough part, because now we have to defend. Anyone that's played this game before knows exactly how hard this first match really is. And the worst part about defense is everything is auto. You have no control. Luckily, they're playing like idiots. If you miss a pass, the ball essentially goes to whoever's closest. It doesn't really matter who or what team it is. So it can be intercepted or not. When you're on defense, you want to try to have your whole team on the right side. Why I switched that over. Now their shooters are the top right and the bottom right. So the guy that has the ball right now, you can see he has 13 shoot. If he makes it to our back line, he's scoring 100%. Or I think our goalie only has like maybe 5 catch. Jato there stole the ball from him. So let's go ahead and go back to normal formation here. We want to break this middle guy. Ooh, I don't know if we can. We're gonna have to try, and if we fail, we fail. And it looks like we nailed it. So let's go to... Let's go to Dotto first. We'll break this guy. We'll break this guy. And we'll see if we can get the ball to Titus. 4 passes, not a lot of pass, so it's going to be close. And unfortunately, we got 2 people. Now this is nearly impossible to beat. As you can see, he's got 9 attack. He's got 8 attack, and together they both got 8 block. So only way I'd even have a chance is to break one and shoot, and hope he misses my shot. Either way, the goalie's gonna probably catch it. So that's why I said you want to make sure that you're trying to get only 1 defender every time. It is possible we could steal it right now. Nope, not in the cards. He's shooting it from all the way over there. That's how cocky these guys are. Oh my god, do you see that shit? You see how rigged this game is compared? Like, the first match is so unbelievably ridiculous. We got about 10 seconds. Titus, our only chance. We're not gonna make it in time. Ooh, Venom tackle. See, he's probably taking it. Yep. 1-to-1's not bad, but game ends at 5 seconds or 5 minutes.
The Goers are just playing great, Baba. Really great.
Now, essentially, it's still a mini game, but you can get levels for each player. So that's one of the interesting parts about it.
Boys, stop those Goers!
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
Goers are going down!
Yeah!
Shoot like crazy!
Yeah! All right!
right, so here's pretty cool. Say if somebody reaches level 3, you can give them one of their techniques. This is the technique that we unlocked on the boat, called Jet Shot. We only have 166 HP, so we can only use that once. Sphere Shot, though, is 90 HP cost. But again, can only use that once. So since you have Jet Shot, I would recommend having Jet Shot. Your HP does repair over time, or like as you keep swimming, but it doesn't repair that fast. So I mean, you might be able to get to use a second one, but it's highly unlikely. So Titus is the only one that has a technique, mainly because you only unlock your first technique when you're level 3, and then these are your marks. So say you want so for example, right, let's put Titus on Bickerson. We'll put Dado on Abus, Letty on Grav. All right, so Letty is guarding the other midfielder, Dado is going to be guarding the other right fielder, Titus should be guarding the other left fielder. But for our defense guys, let's put Jiaosu on Bickerson, and let's put Bada on Abus. So now if I go to set mark, they should only guard the guy that they're marking. And at this point in the game, those two are the only two with a decent shoot score. Should make it a little bit easier. Cool thing about the Jet Shot, I don't want to give it away, but it's I wouldn't say it's game breaking, but it's like an easy shot. So we can go ahead and break Grav here, pass to Titus, and I'll show you what I mean. Or he stole the ball. Okay. We can break her. We'll pass to... You know what? We'll dribble. Break her. Let's pass to Titus. What? That's what I'm saying. Even though she has 10 attacks, she can still do 12 damage. This game is RNG for sure. Now, unfortunately, this guy only has 7 endurance. We could try to pass it past her, but she has 8 block. We're not looking good here. So let's try to do no break, pass, Titus. RNG is not in our favor. Hey, we finally got RNG in our favor. Look, check that out. Throw it to our man Titus. We're not going to use the Jet Shot just yet, but we have that in our arsenal. Let's break this lady. Hopefully we can do it and keep dribbling. Oh, got RNG, man. Frustrating. Of course you miss. It's just how it goes for the Goers, man. They got some fucking luck on their side on top of everything else.
The fans are getting impatient. They're calling for some action. Everyone seems to be calling for Waka, folks. Say, where is that player going? He's leaving the sphere pool. He may be injured.
To be honest, I did kind of feel left out. But it really was the Aurochs and Waka show after all.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild. Ah, it's Waka. He's back on the field and ready to go. The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
All right, and now we got Waka. Unfortunately, I should have used the move beforehand. I would have liked to have been able to show you guys, and I definitely would have liked to have the point, but it is what it is, and now we have Waka, and Waka has a better starting shot, so it's a little bit better that Waka's here. We could still win it. Yes, she missed it. So as you can see, he starts with 13 shot. So we're pretty close to the goal here. We might lose a point or two. And he also has Venom shot, which is very nice because it gives you extra 3 points of shoot. And it only costs 20 HP as compared to sphere shot or jet shot, which is 90 and 120. So I might or might not lose this. That's why I took him so far away. Worst case, if he steals the ball, he's already on the other side of the field. And he did not, so we're going to go ahead and pass it to Waka. Get him up close and personal to the goal and see if we can do this again. See, the only issue I have is that they take your HP for doing a venom shot or something like that before you actually do the shot. And time's up, and we won. Check that out. First time for everything. Obtained Strength Sphere.
Unbelievable! The Aurochs win, folks! This is one for the record books!
Let's go ahead and save the game. And then there's more cutscenes. Hey, I don't think these guys are supposed to be here. What are you guys doing here? You go ahead and kill them. Get out of my water, fishy. There's definitely a lot of fish. All right, last one.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oren is a playable character. So the cool thing about him, most of his weapons have piercing, so you can go ahead and attack people that have heavy armor. Pretty sure it tells you about that, and there's like a little walkthrough later.
Oren!
Sir Oren!
So, you do know him?
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
Oh, we got a big boy. Let's go ahead and use cheer. We're gonna make Waka heal himself. Actually, we'll make Oren heal Waka. We're gonna make Waka use dark attack. You don't really need much strategy for these bigger dudes, or normal mobs, should I say. But I mean, it doesn't hurt to do it either. So now we go ahead and use, I'm going to use cheer 2 more times, and then we're just going to all out attack him. Hey, you know what? We're just going to take him out now. He doesn't have that much health. Does seem like he has a counter attack, but he's blind. Now you can go ahead and use another dark attack, make sure he doesn't do anything on a counter attack, but he's almost dead. Still missed. And it's over.
Hey, give me a break!
Go ahead and save. Talk about a spectacle.
You're really leaving, Captain?
Look at that nice trophy.
Heal up first.
Yuna needs me with her now. I can't be lying around in some bed.
Yeah, but...
Come on, look sharp. The Blitz season just started. Don't make those faces, yeah? Well, see ya, boys. You be good.
Captain.
I can't hear you.
Captain!
Are you sure?
Never liked long goodbyes anyway. Sorry for making you wait, Yuna. I have some promises to keep, yeah? From now on, I'm your full-time guardian.
Then welcome back, Sir Waka. Good to have you with us.
Hey. It's good to be back, yeah? So, any news on what happened?
Not really. We don't know where the fiends came from. Maester Micah is safe and sound, thanks to Maester Seymour. That's about it.
Maester Seymour's Aeon. It was so powerful.
Hey, you! Don't just stand there! All of this is your fault! Getting swallowed by sin, ending up here in Spira, not being able to go back to Xanark, and everything! I'm telling you, it's all your fault! Who are you anyway? You knew my old man, didn't you?
Yeah,
And you also knew Yuna's father?
that's correct.
Hey man, there's no way! That's just impossible!
Nothing impossible about it. Jecht, Raska, and I, together we defeated Sin 10 years ago. Then I went to Xanarkand, where I watched over you, so that one day I could bring you to Spira.
Why did it have to be me?
Jecht asked me to.
Is he alive?
It depends on what you mean by alive. He is no longer human. But then, I felt something of Jecht there in that shell, couldn't you? You must have felt him when you came in contact with Sin.
It can't be.
It is. Sin is Jecht.
No, that's ridiculous! No way! I don't believe you!
But it is the truth. You'll see for yourself. Come with me.
If I say no?
Every story must have an ending.
I don't care about your stories!
I see. Sorry you feel that way. Fine then. Come or don't come, it's your decision.
Ah! What am I supposed to say? You tell me it's my decision. But I don't have a choice, do I? You're the only one who can tell me what's going on anyways. I have to go with you. I have to.
Irritating. I know. Or are you afraid? It's all right.
Oren. Will I ever go home? Back to Xanarkand?
That's up to Jecht. I'm going to offer my services to Yuna. Come.
That's right, baby. We get to play Oren. Gonna join our little crew here. You can save it if you'd like.
You think he's gonna stay here?
Sir Oren knows him, apparently. You were right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Xanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh,
Whoa!
Sir Oren!
Yuna,
Sir,
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
You refuse?
no. We accept, right everyone?
Of course! No problem at all!
But why?
I promised Braska.
You promised? My father? Thank you, Sir Oren. You're welcome to join us.
And he comes too.
Hi, guys. Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
I see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
Right.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what? It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah, I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
Come on.
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me. probably shouldn't laugh anymore. Too funny.
It was your idea.
Thank you.
Huh?
I want my journey to be full of laughter.
Okay.
If we should get separated, just whistle. I'll come running. I promise.
Well, let's go. What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose. And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
Where I'm working with a bunch of crazy people. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the episode, please go ahead and leave a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more of this content, I plan on posting 2 Final Fantasy episodes every Friday, so please subscribe to my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. With that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.